Guys, and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Esther. Here on my channel I share videos about motherhood and lifestyle. I also make cooking, cleaning and organizing video. Okay, so in today's video I'll be showing you how to make a sweet and delicious gizzard sauce. Okay, fun fact, growing up back in Nigeria, where I come from the eastern part of Nigeria, which is Igbo, we are not allowed to eat gizzard for whatever reason. It was, according to the tradition, was always reserved for the eldest son of the family, So I always wonder what it tasted like. We didn't get to eat it as the younger one in the family. Fast forward to this day and age, here in Australia where I live, I go to the shop and I see gizzard. I buy lots and lots of it. Okay, it's a very delicious meal to make. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to show you how I make a very quick gizzard stew. This stew is very delicious. You can pair it with rice, you can pair it with yam, you can pair it with potatoes, or just about anything. You can even eat it on its own. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ingredients I'll be using to make this gizzard sauce. Okay, so for the ingredients, I have some gizzard here. It's all washed and clean, and I've cut it into little bite sizes. Okay, I have some fresh tomatoes here. I have some red bell peppers. I've got some onion here and some dried chili. Okay, just a little chili, but if you want it to be spicy, hot and spicy, you can add more chili as you want. Okay, I've got some tomato paste here. I'm not gonna be using all of them. I'll just use about 1 or 2 spoons because I have lots of fresh tomatoes here. I've got some salt. I've got some vegetable oil. I've got some black pepper. I've got some seasoning cubes. I've got some thyme here. I've also got some rosemary. Okay, and over here I've got some red bell pepper. I've got some green bell pepper. I've got some onion and some carrot. Okay, so these are for garnishing. Okay, you can add the yellow bell pepper, you can add some spring onion, you can add whatever vegetables you want to use to garnish it. Okay, these are the ones I have available at the moment, so I'm just gonna make use of them. Okay, I've got some curry powder here and I've got some parsley. Okay, so let's get right into the video. So to start this recipe, the first thing to do is to add your washed gizzard into a clean pot, and then you go ahead and season with some salt, some curry powder, some black pepper, some seasoning cubes, some onion, ginger and garlic. Okay, now you can decide to add whatever seasoning of your choice, and you can also decide not to add any one that I've used here. Okay, so after adding all the seasoning, you want to combine the gizzard and mix it properly so that everything is well mixed up. Okay, and then after that you add some water and leave it to cook on high heat. So while the gizzard is cooking, the next thing I did was go ahead and blend the tomatoes, onions and pepper. Okay, so I usually like to blend it roughly, but you can also choose to blend it smoothly if that's what you prefer, but I just like mine to have that rough texture. So after blending the tomato, pepper and onion, this is what it looks like. This is the consistency I achieved. So the next thing is to heat up some vegetable oil in another pot and transfer the tomato, onion and pepper mix into the hot oil. Now you're going to leave this to fry on medium to low heat. You also have to be very careful at this point because it tends to splatter and splash everywhere. So I went ahead and checked on the gizzard to see how it's cooking. So at this point it was done. Remember I cut it into tiny pieces, so it didn't take so much time to cook. It cooked for a total of about 15 to 20 minutes. So I turned the heat off, and next thing I did was to sieve the gizzard and put the stock aside. So after sieving the gizzard, you want to put it aside to cool down for some time and to also drain out the excess water, because the next thing we are going to do is to heat up some vegetable oil and fry the gizzard. So you don't want to fry the gizzard when it's still wet because it can splatter and splash everywhere. So here I'm checking on the pepper mix, which has been frying for some time now, and it was ready to be combined. Now at this point you can choose to sieve out the excess oil, or you can also choose to leave it if that's what you prefer. So here I'm adding the fried gizzard. After adding it, you give it a good mix. At this point you can also taste for salt. If there is need to add some more salt, you can add. If there is no need, then you just keep adding the gizzard and combine it properly. Now it's time to add our vegetables. So I added the onion and the carrots first because these vegetables, they are a bit hard, so I want them to cook for some time before I add the other vegetables. So over here I added the red bell pepper. I also added the green bell pepper and turned off the heat because I don't want the vegetables to overcook. I want them to still be nice and crunchy. And that was it. The gizzard sauce is ready to be eaten. So here I tasted it and it was so yummy, guys. So I had this with some boiled white rice. You can also have it with some yam or some plantain or even some potato. So let me know in the comment section if you'll be trying this recipe. If you'll be trying it, please let me know in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.